back, everybody. March 12th. It's a beautiful kind of day. It's quite warm. The spider's telling me it's 69 degrees. I think when I left the house it said 66 on my phone. I will take it. I will take it. We don't have any sun. We're right in the middle of a storm, so we're getting this nice warm air from the south. I love the south. It's warm down there. So I think I'm going to jump right in. It's been a long time since I actually had a topic. And this confuses me greatly, to be honest with you. So, you know, we're coming up on springtime. Everybody's getting out their toys from, the long winter that they were stored, especially in the north. And, you're seeing it on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all that stuff. So it's here, springtime's almost here. The riding season is here. So, I don't put my Spider away. I ride all year round. I do put the two wheels away. But, riding all year round, I do see this weird occurrence happen. And, come this time and for the next, month and a half, people actually forget to drive. I truly believe that, since I ride all year round on my Spider. In the winter I don't have this issue, in the summer I don't have this issue, in the fall I don't have this issue, but once it comes to riding season, it's these people forget that they need to look out for some reason. And while I say that, I left my house within 10 houses from my house. I had a guy head on come at me, and then another one pull out from an alley. And this isn't a rant and saying people suck. It's just, as someone that rides motorcycles, you have to be aware. Just because you see them and you see them staring at you, it does not mean they see you. The guy that pulled out from the alley, I saw him looking my direction, and sure enough, as soon as I get up to him, pulls right out in front of me. But being on a Spider that has excellent brakes, and I was very aware that he could pull out in front of me. It was, I got on the brakes pretty hard to get woed up, but I'm doing 25-30 miles per hour, and it just I scared the guy. I got on the horn and got stopped, and we were within 5 feet of one another. So it wasn't like, oh my goodness, I almost died. It was, be aware of people not paying attention. And I don't know what it is about the springtime that this happens. I don't get it happening in the winter, and I don't really get it happening in the summer. Sure, you're going to every once in a while have that moron do that. But man, when it comes to springtime, and I noticed this last year, it gets absolutely crazy with people just not getting or understanding it. Maybe people are, starting to drive for the first time also. They've stored their cars away for the winter, because, oh my goodness, there's an inch of snow out there, can't drive. And they're getting out also for the first time. I can't tell you what it is, but I see it happening year after year after year. So pay attention. Be aware of your surroundings. Just because you see them does not mean they see you. Even if you see that head staring right at you, man, that does not mean they see you. What do they say? I'm still blowing down for these corners. Feeling better in the shoulder, but I am not wanting to push it. And what do they say? Something about a defensive driving or driver or rider. And I believe I'm very defensive. I'm covering the brake, I'm getting ready to roll off, but I'm not freaking out about it. I'm not going out and worrying, who's going to pull in front of me and run me over today. Just being aware. I think that's all we can do. This is a little twisty road for a big old semi to come down. And I don't have a lot of time. It's after work, and I'm going for a ride. With it being March 12th, this coronavirus, it's really lighting up the world. A lot of people are freaking out about it. I'm really not changing my habits any, to be honest with you. it's one of those things, you know. It is what it is. I'll make sure I keep my hands washed, and you know, I want to enjoy life. I'm going to get out there and do things. I'm not going to hide away in my house. But work had a live broadcast today that they're going to have 50% of their workforce working from home to limit the exposure levels. So I'm kind of curious to see how that plays out. You know, I'm set up for it. I work 3 days from home, 2 days at the office. You know, so I have my computer monitor, and then I have 2 other monitors, so I work off of 3 screens. And who would have thought, just staring at wrecked cars all day, that you need 3 computer screens to work off of? Completely blows my mind. So that could get pretty interesting, you know, especially with schools. Schools are even going to homeschooling. So let's hope this internet holds up, and the VPN at work holds up with the extra demand, and I can get my work done and get paid, and then I can continue writing and making YouTube videos. And that's a nice road. I've done it only once, I think. I need to do that one again. But I like this one. It's 312 out of Bremen, Ohio, and I'm heading to, I think, 95 just north of Logan. And I'm going to turn left, and literally a mile or 2 up the road, I do believe it's 68 or something like that. I'm going to turn left on that road, and it's going to bring me back into Junction City, where I pick up 37 and head back home. So it's just a little loop, but it's nice. It's so nice to get out on this Spider where it's warm. You know, I don't even need the big heavy leather. I could wear something a little lighter. But you know, hey, we're doing it. I'm riding. I'm happy. I'm smiling. Go and listen to some music. I'm gonna head home, fix some dinner, and then tomorrow I get to work, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll be in Bowling Green. We are leaving for a little trip to Fort Polk, Louisiana. So after work, it's a 5-hour drive. Next day, 12-hour drive. Where Spider's gonna sit this one out. I don't think I could knock out that many miles in the time that I have allotted. So just be aware, you know, I completely understand once motorcycles get back out on the roads, people aren't used to having motorcycles around them. I just find it very curious that in the winter months it's not as bad, but man, springtime, it's like, I don't even know what to say. They can't see motorcycles for some reason. So stay safe, everybody. Ooh, flowers. That was a squirrel moment and a half. Let's see if we can do this one again. So stay safe, everybody. Thumbs up if you liked the video. I will see you down the road.